This is a video demonstration on product import. On this video, we're going to look at files to import that contain product information and order information. So what we would suggest you do before you use the product import is go to the Fashion Help Center, scroll down to Tools, and then have a look at the product import documentation. So on here, you'll have the file requirements and the tool requirements as well. So if the product file is very basic and it doesn't contain order information, we can't really import that information. I would say if you're doing supplier imports, you're doing it because it has like the barcode information in, the order information. So then you're creating the products and importing the orders. So something like this, probably go back to your supplier and ask them if they've got a file with more detail in. So for instance, here, this example file, we have the barcode, we've got style, color, size, how many you've ordered as well. So I'm going to show you an example of how to import this and to create the products and to create the purchase orders. So first I need to shut it, and then I need to go to Fashione, go to Tools, and then Import Products. So it'll ask me to select the file. So I select the file by pressing the import button, and then I would select the file that I want to import. So now, on the left-hand side, these are the Fashione columns, well, fields that we require, and then on the other side, this is where we can select how to import them. So if I just open that file again, the file doesn't contain brand. Some of them won't do because the supplier won't put their own brand or supplier name in. So I don't want to select it from the file. I want to select it from the system. Then code has to be from the file. So the supplier style in this file here, it's code. It will vary from supplier to supplier what they call their supplier code. It won't be called like supplier style or style. It might just be it might be like article number. Then the color is in the file, so I select colorway. The size is in the file, so size variant, description, which is disk. It doesn't contain VAT. Now, if you've been sent a file that you have like different VAT rates on, like children's wear and women's wear, I would just suggest that you ask the supplier, could you have a file that contains the VAT rate in for importing, just because you can only select one on here. And the cost price and then retail price is RRP. So these are the required files, the required fields. Now, under optional, I can set these here if I want to. I would suggest you try and fill in as much information as possible. So from system, because it's not in the file, then season is in the file. So in the file, category is named group and department is actually department. And then the EAM barcode is in the file under barcode. It doesn't have an SKU, it doesn't have a commodity code or a style reference. So now I'm going to go to my next tab, which is the purchase order tab. So it'll ask what order period of season is it. So I can select it from the file, or if the file doesn't contain the season, I could select it from the system. So if I just go from the file and it's season, order quantity is in the file under order quantity, and then reference. So you've either got not applicable or in the file. So I don't have an order reference in the file, but I can give it a reference if I wanted to. So I can do autumn winter 25 Barber order. The date my order and my start and end, my start delivery date and my end delivery date, and then I press save. So pressing save, it'll ask me if I want to import them lines, and I'll press yes. It then gives you an on-screen preview of the information that you've selected. So this is based on our fields at the top. So have a look at brand, style, colour, size, that they're all right, that description's in description, VAT rate's in VAT rate. The barcode number is the full barcode number, and you've not imported random other field, or for instance, Excel can do funny things to barcode numbers and make them like go one with a symbol in it. If you've got any symbols in here, you'll have to go and fix the file and then re-import it again if you've got any problems with the EANs. And then we've got order quantity. So now all I need to do, because I've checked everything, I'm happy with it, I just press save, and then it'll ask me, do I want to import them? And I press yes. So then it'll start creating the items, and then it will create an order at the end of it. So this is only a small file, so it's done pretty quickly. So it's created the items, and then it's created one order. So now if I go to stock and purchase orders, and then to last order, I've got this one here. So it's been imported, it will tell me the reason is imported. You can go in and change that and edit it afterwards. And then here you go, it's created the item and the order. Then when you go to book it in, when it arrives, you'll see that the barcode information is already there. If you do have any questions, have a look at the help centre. If you do have any questions that the help centre doesn't answer, just give our support desk a call.